We're live. Happy Torture Tuesday, everyone. Thank you again for joining us on the Everybody But Me show. It's your boy, Phil, and I'm going to pass over to my little brother because it's about everybody but him because I'm happily married. We got Kate, we got Dom, and like I said, my little brother, T. What's going on, buddy?
Still single. Still but me. What's going on, y'all? Excited to have y'all back. Episode 17. New features on the app I want to share with y'all. You guys can now chat in the chat box. We have Tate over here moderating the chat. She's answering questions. She's talking, and she's going to let us know what you got to say. So make sure you fill up that chat box, and we'll be in there chatting with you guys when I get a break. But everybody check in where you're from in on the chat. Show all the callers, but also make sure you hit the like button and make sure you clap when you hear something that you like. Not for real, but on the app, guys. On the app.
Oh, my bad. I like clapping anyway, though.
But today marks episode 17 of the Everybody But Me show. We have been killing it, guys. It's been a blast so far. But I'm excited to get this thing going, guys. Today we're talking about casual dating. And it's been interesting seeing the responses on Instagram because what I thought I saw was a bunch of negative responses, but Katie said she saw some positive responses.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm interested to call you guys in today and hear what you guys think too, because this is definitely a topic I'm strongly passionate about.
Me too.
You guys ready to get this thing rolling?
Me too.
Let's do it. I'm sorry you guys don't have a drink yet. We're looking for a wine opener. Do you guys want white wine in the meantime?
You know what? Why not?
Dom and I will share our white wine.
Yeah,
tonight.
which is
Will you?
like very
Yes,
nice.
we have another one over there just in case.
We appreciate you.
You're welcome. It's Kim Carr.
First, we need a drink,
You have
then
some
we
Kim
answer
coffee?
questions. All right,
Hurry
Ty,
up.
I got a question for you. Do you believe in casual dating or do you prefer to jump into things?
I definitely do both, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Let's go straight to a song. That song's a damn jam.
That is a jam.
It's always
damn
been,
jam.
It's always been a jam.
That song was a jam from like when we were in high school.
I think
I'd have to
middle
say.
school.
Middle school?
I'd be leaving like a farms party back in the day, being like screaming that out the window,
Yeah.
like 14 years old. Who am I? You know, like who's gonna tie me down at 14 asking
No
for a
one.
friend? Nobody.
I tried. And you said never again.
Multiple times.
So now I tied you down with a job.
Joke's on me, huh?
Joke's on you, buddy.
You're quick with it.
That was good.
So
All
Tyler,
right.
so Tyler, tell me, do you believe in casual dating or do you prefer to jump right into things?
So I definitely have jumped right into things. We've discussed that. And I don't think it works out anytime I've done it. But I believe in casual dating. I think it's important. So I think it's like it has to happen. Like everything has to start casually. You know, you go on a first date, you go on a second date, you go on like anything that I don't know. I feel like you're never gonna meet the right people unless you casually date. You know, unless you're never gonna know like, oh, I like that or I don't like that. You know, and so I go on dates all the time. I've been putting myself out there way more now. And even before like my last couple relationships, I would date and date and date, and then I find someone who I really hit it off with, and then I would go for that one. And then I would tell everyone else like, you know, this is what it is. You know, like I'm not interested. I'm sorry, but thank you. You know what I mean? And so I think as long as you're transparent, casual dating is good. But if you are just ghosting, that's bad. You know?
Yeah. I think that's what casual dating honestly all stems down to is communication.
Yep.
Right.
I mean,
But even when you communicate, sometimes it's still offensive to people.
I was just going to say.
You know, it's like sometimes I feel like in our generation, like, does it exist still?
well, I think people are afraid to ask the tough questions.
Right.
Like, for instance, there's a girl who, you know, I'd say we're casually dating. We're seeing each other, and we're trying to get to know each other more, you know, and, you know, we spent some time together, and then she asked me, like, so like, what is this? Are you still into this? You know, and I can get why she asked that because, like, I've been so busy. I've been, you know, had, like, a family thing go on. I have been away from my phone, like, and stuff like that. And so I can see why I can, you know, I
see where
can
she's coming
understand why she said that.
Right.
But what I admire is she has, you know, the guts to ask that question because not many people will ask those questions you know, they'll just sit in something that they don't think is right, just hoping it will be right. You know, that's why I think casual dating can be bad.
Yeah, I think like in the beginning too, where does it cross the line when you're having those initial conversations of like, there's more people who are very open about what they're looking for. So you could be casually dating and that person right off, you know, the jump is like, hey, I'm actually looking for something serious. And then in that circumstance, like how would you, Ty, like take that to where if you know in your mind, like I'm not ready to commit to this person. So it's almost like, it's not like we can't get there, but I don't want to overpromise, right?
Yeah.
Like it.
But it just means you have to have that conversation, to be transparent, you know? And it's on the other person to say, okay, yeah, I can take more time with this. Or they can be like, you know what? I don't feel good about that. I'm out. You know?
Right.
And you like that's setting boundaries, you know? And
But I'm also, with this topic in mind, I was thinking more of like casually dating with the intention of it to be your person.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying just like hookup culture of like, hey, I'm just trying to hook up. I'm saying like, hey, I'm keeping my options open because I'm trying to find my person.
yeah, if I'm going on a date with you, there's some intention behind it.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm going on a date with you and I'm dating around casually, I'm still taking you out and spending my time and my money with you because I want to see if there's something that could be there. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that just to hook up. It's not worth my time anymore. I'm too busy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, 25, 24, you're running around like, you know, freshly single. I was like, oh, I'll date this girl and, you know, have fun with it. And that was that. You know what I mean? Like, that was never, but like now, my time is more valuable than anything. So I'm not going to spend it with somebody who isn't like, who I don't enjoy being with, you know?
Right.
So there's potential in everybody.
If I'm out with you,
Yeah.
But just because you go on a date with one person doesn't necessarily mean that that's the person.
No.
And that's where I think that like it's gotten lost in our generation of like you go out with somebody and it's like, oh, we're exclusive. Like you should only be talking to me, where I disagree. And I know a lot of people are on the other side, but like,
I'm not exclusive with you until I ask you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't think that that is unfair of something to do, you know?
But okay. So I said I'm not exclusive until I ask you to be my girlfriend. People are excited over there. but as a girl hearing that, right? As a lady hearing that, you don't like. That means you're waiting on me. You shouldn't have to wait on me. That's the flip side of that. So you should be able to say, no, I don't like this. I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we need to like. I need to know, and it's okay to ask those questions, but you just got to be able to ask them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. And it's also a matter of like both people have to agree on that, because like I know some people are like, actually we had somebody call in a couple weeks ago, remember? And it was like, oh, I don't want to be serious with you, but you also can't go on dates. Like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like if you're casually dating, I can too. We're both trying to find our people.
That's where the problem lies. Now, do you find it more, is it a problem for women to be okay with casual dating versus men? Or what are your thoughts on that? Like you.
I know I get
you might
shit.
be
I get
okay
shit
with
for it all the time.
Right.
I made a joke today on social media. I was like, everyone gets mad at me for casual dating, but I'm still going to do it anyways, right? Because here's the difference. Here's the difference with like me dating somebody is someone's going to take a picture of it, someone's going to send it somewhere, someone's going to see it. You know what I mean? So I'm with one girl on Tuesday, and I'm with a different girl on Friday. Doesn't mean I'm a player. That means I'm just seeing who's out there for me to go out on a date with. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing around. You know, like I'm casually dating. Like I'm not misleading anybody. You know,
Right.
but in the media it looks terrible. You know, and I'm a fuck boy. I'm a player. I'm this. I'm that. No, I'm doing what everyone else is doing. They just don't have any type of platform, you know what I mean? So people aren't taking pictures of them, you know?
Right.
Like, y'all think I'm the only one doing it? No. I promise you, the guy who you're casually dating is not just dating you, he's dating around too.
Right.
And you should feel free to do that as well.
I tell my girlfriends to do that now that are single. Because in my opinion, if you're not casually dating, you're putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping that random date you just went on is the one. Like, you can't just do that.
No.
I don't know.
I'm with you.
I find the problem is with the casual dating scene and me being a man, it's a problem when the girls I lost my train of thought. Give me 2 seconds.
No worries. You got to take a sip
No
of
worries,
wine.
because I'm going to bring something
Yes,
up that
go ahead.
Tyler just said anyways. You mentioned people taking pictures of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with you because like people will take pictures of you. But on the flip side of that, I think that if you are posting the pictures of that person, you're kind of shipping it.
Yeah.
So that's on you at that point.
I agree.
In
Fair
a
enough.
sense of like, you also have to be cautious enough to be like, okay, as a girl, again, our generation, if a guy puts me on his story, my thought is like, oh, he's showing the world, like, hey,
Yeah.
this is a thing. So like, you also have to be cautious of that, like, because she will think that,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I really never do it.
Yeah.
But that's more of a respect thing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that because I want people to like. I don't want I want people to respect their privacy. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I think when it takes that step of dating somebody for real, then it gets to that. You know?
It's a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I never, and you know, I just think casual. Like we have the question right here. Like, does it exist? It has to exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just put all your eggs in one basket every time you go on a date with somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
And we got to help this divorce rate.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Help this. Like, we got to be sure.
We're jumping the gun too much right
Tell
now.
me about it.
Yeah.
I agree with
We're
that.
like slightly less than 50% of people being together.
That's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
So if we took the time to make sure it was the person,
Right.
What's the-
maybe we
what's-
you
wouldn't
did it
be
right.
there.
What's the rush?
No idea.
Rush.
What's the rush? I mean, I think casual dating has to exist because we have to start somewhere. You know what I mean? We have to try, go out there, try your ice creams. Try all the flavors of the ice cream.
That's what Tyler and I do every single time. Even though we know we're gonna choose the coconut
Even
one
though we know what we
every
like,
time,
we're gonna try all
we're
the
gonna
ice
try
creams.
all just to make sure.
I used to get in trouble for trying different ice creams because I'm all about that.
By who?
I'm talking about, you know, the ice cream man.
The ice cream man was almost out of business because of Phil.
You trying to get me on that one, huh? I was going to say earlier, it's a double standard because, yeah, you're okay with casual dating. Yes, I was okay when I was casual dating. But when you told the girl to her face that I'm not looking for something serious, it was like, but I thought we were serious.
Yeah.
I've seen you 3 times already.
But I don't think that's the right way to phrase it because or I shouldn't speak for you, but you are looking for something serious.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to make sure it is the right person
Yeah.
before you invest another year into somebody that, you know, you jump the gun too quick.
I've been on a date with this girl 6 times, right? And it's been over some time now. Like we've been on like 6 dates, probably in like since the beginning of summer. So like we're in November. Like we don't get to see each other that often. You know what I mean? But I still feel okay going out and dating and doing that. You know, like and because I enjoy her. I want to see her more. But our schedules don't permit us to be able to spend the time with somebody, with each other, that would create a healthy relationship. You know what I mean?
To really grow and learn.
Yeah.
It's more of like a
She's been traveling all over the world, you know, and I can't, you know, and I've been here working. Like we're like in 2 different worlds. So it's like,
Right.
hey, when we're in town, let's go on a date. Let's enjoy each other. You know what I mean? And let's see where it goes. But I'm not getting my hopes up and just waiting for that person to come back and waiting to go on another date again. No, I'm going to keep going out and dating around. And hopefully I find somebody, or hopefully that is her. You know what I mean? But if I were to just sit there and put all my eggs in one basket, I'm just playing a waiting game. And that doesn't do me any justice. It doesn't do her any justice. It's just, it puts pressure on her, it puts pressure on me. Like it's
And does she know that? Like, does she know that you guys aren't,
Exclusive.
I don't want to say exclusive, but is she cool with you dating around? Is
I was
she
gonna ask
dating
the same
around? Or
question.
it's not even been a conversation and it's just kind of like known?
it's not a conversation.
Because
to
it's
be
not
honest.
even, it doesn't need to be a
Because
conversation.
we're not there yet.
Right.
We're not there yet, you know? And we haven't had that conversation about how we feel about each other. Our only conversation has been about us enjoying time together, you know? And so until it gets to that, you know, that's just what it is.
I'm just wondering, my main question is, I hope they can hear us, but how many women are okay with this? I'm talking about a female
And-
right now.
And men.
I would say, yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of guys
You
like
think
their
you-
cake and eat it in it too, you know?
A lot of guys like their cake and eat it too, but like they want to go out and casual date, but they don't want that girl to do it. So the problem is, Tyler said earlier, was transparency. You got to be honest with people. And when I was honest with people up front and said, listen, I just want to have fun, no one really liked that. No one liked maybe the way I worded it. I don't know.
Right.
I want to see you. I don't have to tell you the names, but I want to go out with you today and maybe somebody else tomorrow.
Yep.
I am searching for my person. And it took me a while to find that person. But you know what? I'm glad I did the casual dating thing, because otherwise I would have never found my person.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think casual dating, you're never wasting your time by casually dating, because you are learning so much about what you want.
Right.
Whereas if you, like Dominique said, put your eggs all in one basket, you essentially sometimes do waste a lot of time.
Yeah. I think a lot of the controversy behind this whole thing, though, is where you are as a person in your next stage or phase in your life of what you want out of a relationship. Because I have to be honest, there's been times where I immediately started talking to a guy. In my mind, I thought, I was like, I'm ready for this relationship. And then you're rushing things. So I wish I would have.
I'm Mr. Rush It.
I'm Mrs. Rush It. I know that feeling. And I wish I would have done more casual dating. I honestly do.
Don't rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always say Dylan took over a year to ask me to be his girlfriend. And in the moment, it felt so long, but I'm so grateful for it, because then we knew.
Right.
You know, we had that time.
Man, I guess I'm Mr. Russia too, because I flew in. Once I met Amber, like I said, 7 days later, first date, bam, we were like.
Yeah, but that's fine though. I mean, you guys had an initial connection, so you guys were into it, and then you go on a date. Like that, that's normal. Like if I should have.
But I dropped everybody once. Once that first date happened, I was already. I'm deleting names. I'm like
deleting names.
I'm just being real. I'm just being honest, because I'm like I found my one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I knew, but it was all from the experience of my life of casually dating.
But let me ask you this. When you had that feeling that you knew, right? Did you communicate that?
Oh, I told her from day one.
Okay. Because I'm saying that's where people, they hold back.
She thought I was crazy.
You had that feeling.
I said, I'm going to marry you at midnight from the first day we met her. I told you that. She was, okay, dude, really?
At midnight?
It was around midnight or so.
Oh, I thought you meant you're going to mirror here at the night.
No. Around midnight or so, even though I was intoxicated.
The exact time.
Yeah.
So here's someone just brought up a good question. Who is this? Or made a good point. Sydney G11 said there's a difference between dating and casually dating. Right? And I think that difference is you're my girlfriend. We're dating.
Right.
Right? If we're casually dating,
you're not my girlfriend.
You're not my girlfriend.
Yep.
Right? I'm going to date around until I find what I want, to be my girlfriend, as should anyone else.
Yeah.
And let's clarify this, guys. We're talking about casual dating. We're not talking about having sex with every person we're going out with. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not. That's what I mean. We're not saying hooking.
People
up.
are getting that confused, I believe.
Yeah, we're saying casual date as in like.
I think we just live in the horniest cultures of all cultures.
That's for real.
Because everyone goes on Twitter, or not Twitter. Was it Hinge? What's
Tinder
the other one? Tinder.
I
want to say Twitter or TikTok. I said
all the
Tinder,
above.
Hinge,
All the
Tinder,
above,
right? All them dating apps, right? Like, I like those things. I just know so many people who go on those apps to have a drink to go hook up, and that's not casually dating. That's casually fucking.
That's a difference.
Yeah, that's dating with the wrong intentions.
That's another subject.
Yeah.
And again, just be honest.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that, and that's totally fine thing to do. I'll be the first one to tell you,
you're adults.
all good in my hood. You know what I mean?
You guys, those apps, they have a section where you can click into finding a relationship, or I'm into hooking up. You can literally specify it. So in that circumstance,
And I learned on those apps, if they're in the app with their boyfriend, they're looking for a threesome.
I don't even want to know how you learned that.
From a friend, not me.
right.
This is why I've never done a dating app.
I'm with you.
Everyone made a face when I said that. Unpopular.
Oh, goodness.
So I think it's time we go in for a song. We'll come back. We'll do some IG write-ins. How about that?
Okay. Love
Let's
it.
do it.
All right. Grab a drink, grab your friends. I'm going to be in the chat with you also. Hit me with the chat, hit me with your questions. Let's go to a song right now. Gosh, we're back, y'all. We're back.
No, Ty, they can't hear us.
Well, I
No?
don't know. Just wait.
Can y'all hear us?
Can you hear us?
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
Don't worry
I think I muted myself.
about a thing. Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back to the Everybody But Me show.
It was muted. It was all right. Well, whatever. Fuck it. We ain't going to a song. We going to call-ins. Should we go to call-ins or song?
Can we go to a song for a minute?
Song.
Like,
All right,
we need
song.
to recover.
We're back.
All right, guys. We had some technical issues. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But my phone was freezing, and then it ended up. Oh, hey guys. I think we had some technical issues here. My phone was freezing, and then I think I muted myself, and then I figured it out. Unmuted myself. I have, refreshed my phone. We're back.
I think maybe like we should just do half of a shot in the beginning of the show, and then maybe do the other half halfway through.
Stop that. Stop
Katie,
that.
we've had phenomenal shows with the full shot, baby.
We've had
I don't know what you're talking
back-to-back
about.
shots. Tell it, Dom.
Yeah.
Tell it,
We've
Dom.
done more than one shot before, so
Okay.
that's what it was. We only did one shot.
Yeah, we should have done two.
It messed up
Should have done
everything.
two.
You guys make being mom of this group so damn hard sometimes.
Yeah, we sure do. Kate, you got the IG write-ins
On that phone.
on this phone?
Yeah, I sure do. You want me to hand it?
Well, this is I don't know. You gotta make sure we can hear us now that we're outside of I don't know how it happens now. I'm nervous about the app.
And thank you for anyone who has stayed this whole time through our
Somebody said
bottom.
y'all are drunk.
bonehead
No,
moves.
we're not even drunk.
We're not
I
even
mean,
drunk.
I want to get tipsy.
I've been drinking since 3 p.m.
Are you kidding me?
I'm just kidding. I have
We're
not.
working our way there, though. So
All right, here we
You know
go.
what
It is Taco Tuesday.
So we asked
And it's the first of the
everyone
month.
their thoughts on casual dating. And we had people say waste of time, not worth it. Are you, all over the place. This says, I think in this dating era, it's impossible to actually do this. More like hook up or ghost.
Wow. That's a bad mindset, period.
I think
Whoever put that in there.
Yeah, I think it's like hook up or ghost. I think you have to set your boundaries so you don't fall into that trap.
I agree, but I do see where they're saying about this era because, like
is.
you're saying,
Yep.
everybody shames you for dating around. But what is the alternative?
Take your time.
No, that's the same thing. Dating around is essentially taking your time. But I'm saying that, like,
Yeah, but she's saying it's either hook up
Or ghost.
or ghost. Take your time. And if the right guy is there for you,
You're not gonna wanna
he's not-
ghost
He doesn't care about how long it takes to hook up.
that's fair.
Yep.
The right guy is going to go on date 5. My girlfriend 2 times ago.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I've only had,
figure out which
I only
one.
had 2 that I count. The other one was a month. You can't count a month. That's like some 7th grade bullshit.
But
Right?
I hugged them 3 times.
But we went on 5 dates before I even kissed her. Right? And I had no problem going at whatever pace she wanted to go at because I really liked her. And so I think it should not be hook up or ghost. It should be when it's right for you, it's right for him. And
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. Yep. And so I think with the whole hook, I think that's a terrible take because I think
I think she's saying what she is saying is that this dating era is like hookup or ghost. So how do we
this
like
dating era is what you make it.
yeah,
Right.
and that's what
It is exactly what you make it.
Yeah.
You can say that's her experience because that's what she or whoever his or her experience because that's what they let happen.
that's what they're allowing to happen.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
But the right guy will wait for you. The right guy will do whatever you want to do, whatever time you want to do it. You know what I mean?
And just express it.
Yes.
Yep.
I tried to kiss that girl on the second date. She told me no. She says not yet. And I couldn't wait to go on date number 3. Then I got trigger shy. And then I didn't kiss her till date 5.
When she finally didn't she say like, "Hey, you gonna kiss me?"
No. We were both kind of lit, and we had a great. We had awesome. Every one of our dates were great, and and we actually both went in to kiss each other at the same time. Like she was trying to kiss me because she thought I was scared to do it, and I was trying to. So we kind of almost bumped heads at first, and then we kissed.
You bobbed when I weaved.
Yeah.
What movie? Isn't that the movie?
That's awesome.
All right. This person says, "Do whatever you want as long as it's safe and everyone's on the same page. Live it up."
I agree.
I agree with
Great
that.
take.
Love that.
Yep.
As long as everyone agrees, it's safe. Live it up.
And no feelings of getting hurt. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. Personally, not a big fan. I date with the intention of finding a partner, which is what I was going back to. I think that is the idea of casually dating. You want to find your partner.
Find your partner.
And that's how you're doing it, by eliminating the things that might not mesh with you.
Because you don't see everything on the first date, second date, third date,
No.
fourth date. You don't
still-
see everything for 8 months.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tyler, you don't see everything for 5 to 6 years.
Yes.
You're forever learning your partner.
Yep.
Forever.
So public service announcement. Get out there and date.
Date.
Casually date.
Date.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Date around. It's good for you. It's good for them. It's good for everybody. We all need to do it.
Just respect
And just
each
be
other.
honest about it.
And be honest, be transparent, and take care of each other.
Normalize casual dating.
Yes.
Mic drop, literally.
I agree. Team out. No.
And on that note,
Yep.
Great show, everybody.
all right, let's see. You can casually date me. I live in Palm Beach.
Oh.
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 Somebody said, you can casually date me. I live in Palm Beach.
Hey, what's up with a what's up, girl?
I love the people who shoot their shot.
Hey, me
Great.
too.
Too.
All
So
day
good.
long.
Let me see you out there.
You have to do it.
I like this. I'm always
Cognizant.
Cognizant, guys. It's called cognizant. Be cognizant.
Of others' feelings.
of others' feelings and not use them to the means of like till the end of the earth. Meaning like, don't drag them on.
Yeah.
Just being like, oh, I'm still taking my time. I'm still taking my time.
Yes.
You know,
But-
at some
but-
point, it has to be a conversation like, hey, this has been how long now?
But Katie, if
Yes.
someone was doing that to you, I would imagine, I hope to God, you would be like, you'd be like, no, it's got to stop. You know?
Set my boundary.
Yeah, you got to set your boundary.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, like, I also think that even when you're like, hey, this is what I'm thinking, sometimes they go a roundabout way of saying, like, yeah, we'll get there, even though deep down they know they're not even close to getting there.
So in
So
that
then
scenario,
that's not your person.
Yeah.
No,
that's
hell
not your
no.
person.
Not
course.
yeah, and in
You know
that
how to
scenario,
solve that?
you figure it out.
Give that person some distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give that person some distance. And if he doesn't want to get there, he'll start making more of an effort. But if he doesn't want to get there, he'll drift away.
So true.
Cut them off.
Wow. Now that's a mic drop
If
right
he
there.
wanted to, he would.
No, for real.
It ain't nothing.
It's
to cut
really
his
as
ass
simple as that.
If he wanted to, he would.
Yeah, that's the movie. He's just not that into you. After I watched that movie, my whole idea of men changed.
And that also goes back to, if you guys really want to have a question, if you have a real question about this and you have a really good guy friend and you're like going through casual dating and you're struggling with it, or you need answers.
Talk to him.
Talk to him. Talk to one of your really good guy friends and he'll probably shoot you really straight.
Give it to you black and white.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're back? I think we're back now. Yeah. All right. So we keep having technical difficulties. With that being said, we're going to keep trying.
Yep.
So now let's go to
Just like your dating life, you know?
Shoot your shot.
Tate. Was there any good chats?
Yeah, I sent you one. Hold on.
Who'd you send it to?
You and Kate.
To my text?
Yeah.
All right, we got your chats. Peach Queen. She is a day one on this show. We love you, Peach Queen. Peach Queen says, I love to advise on dating multiple people at the same time casually so you can see which one you like the best, but don't tell the others you are dating others too.
Oh boy.
She said, but do you tell the others that you're dating too? Yes, I think the key to casual dating is honesty.
Yep.
Otherwise, you do look like,
An asshole.
I didn't want to say it, but that's what you
Yeah.
look like.
Yeah. If you guys are having that conversation and you lie, then you are an asshole. Like
Right.
you're playing. You're a player then.
But I guess maybe her question is like, do you disclose that? Like, Tyler, when you go on dates with these girls, are you like mid-bite of steak, like, hey, by the way, dating around?
This is my third date this week.
Third date this week, I'm a little...
But you look the best. No.
No, you don't bring it up.
So, like, it's just
That's a
known?
respect thing.
No.
Well, unless the people are mature enough to handle the conversation. If it comes up in conversation, I think the conversation should be had. But if it,
What would you want, Kate and Dom?
there you go.
I genuinely am too in my head 90% of the time that I'll make up a way worse scenario than you telling me black and white. So I'd way rather know. So then I know, okay, keep my options open too.
Can you honestly handle that though?
Yeah, I did it. That's how I'm dating Dylan. We casually dated for
So-
over a year.
Dom?
So let me. So
And Dylan was talking to girls at the same time. I was talking to other guys, and it just was what it was until we knew we were ready for each other.
okay.
That's unique.
So you asked him at one point, are you talking to other people?
You didn't want to know.
No, I don't think it was that. I just think that like I never had the exclusive.
I understand, but you're asking me to just come out in the middle of a bite of my steak and say, hey, by
No,
the way,
I'm not asking you
this date's
to.
great and
I'm not
all.
asking you to. I'm wondering if that's what you do.
No,
Like, do you disclose it, or
No, you don't disclose it. I mean, I think it's kind of
it's just a known thing until somebody is.
You're on a first date with someone or a second date with someone. You're still like, you're not together. Like you can date. Like, I feel like it's an unspoken rule that you can date around until that's your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You know,
But we think it is.
no, you.
What?
What
No, I'm saying-
imaginary?
Yeah.
What
I'm saying-
imaginary conversation do we
You're
have?
saying
when I
that
ask
you
to be my
get
girlfriend?
shamed. You're saying that you get shamed all the time for it. But me and you are on the same side of like you should be able to casually date. But you're saying you get shamed all the time for it.
Yeah.
Correct? So it's not a known thing that you should be able to date a bunch of people.
No, what the reason why it's not, see, the people look at me in the media, they see, oh, Tyler was seen with this girl, so they think that if it's in the news, that means you're dating,
Right.
right? That's why casual dating is hard for me, because I'll be on a date with somebody, and then I'll go on another date with somebody else. I remember I got hit one time with like 4 girls in 1 week, and it was like girls I've seen over 2 months. You know what I mean? But it all came out in 1 week. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn. And the girl I really even wanted to see wasn't even one of those girls that was listed. You know what I mean? The girl who I was really dating. So I was like, damn, she probably thinks I'm terrible. You know what I mean? But really, I just casually dated these girls. I was seeing out with these girls, and it all came out around the same time. Like, that's why I have a problem like casually dating, because it just, if someone sees you and someone takes a picture with you, everyone assumes that's your girlfriend.
Jumps to conclusion.
Yes. But in the normal world, which I still believe I live in, right? I'm going to still casually date.
Yeah.
And if I'm out with you, you know what I mean? We're going to date around. And like, you can date around. And then I have no expectations for you to drop everything what you're doing for me, unless I get to the point where I feel in a relationship that I want to ask you to be like my girlfriend or my boyfriend. You know what I mean?
So it's an unspoken rule between both people.
Yeah, and I also think that our generation has lost the respect factor of it's someone else that like I don't want to know your business and you shouldn't know mine when I've gone on 2 dates with you. Like,
Right.
You're not going to know my whole world. I'm not going to open up to you.
Frankie Lynn just said, I love what you just said, Frankie Lynn. I peeped down in the comments. Now my screen is frozen. Frankie Lynn just says, fuck. Frankie Lynn, come back. Baby, come back. Because I need you. She said, can I just say that I think it's the person's responsibility to ask if they want to know the answer.
There you go.
Yes.
Some people believe ignorance is bliss.
Say it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Preach it to the choir on that one.
And so, but you have every right to ask that question. And that person should
Give you the
give you the honest and truthful answer.
yes.
But don't ask the question if you don't really want to know the answer.
Right. Because
That makes sense?
Phil said this earlier in the conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, do you want to know the answer?
Right.
And I'll be the first person if like a guy I'm starting to really, like is like, yeah, I'm also like just, dating around. It's kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah, because that's gonna punch you in the heart. I don't care
Right.
who you are, male or female. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt your feelings. It's gonna hurt a male's ego, and it's gonna hurt a woman's heart. Someone's getting hurt out of this whole ordeal.
I agree.
So don't bring it up unless the conversation is brought up.
Someone asked, can you casual date long distance? Yes.
I did it.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the girl, like you dated, you guys were casually dating for how long?
Over a year.
And you were 3.5 hours away drive.
Yep.
That's a long distance.
It works for some and not for others.
Yeah, it's hard.
I tried it.
But I think that's also why it took even longer, because like we had to learn each other. Like you were mentioning the girl you're kind of seeing when she's available to see. It takes longer to build that because you don't get to see them as often.
No, and so like, I don't get as invested as quickly because I don't have the time to spend with her to get there. You know, so it's like, and honestly, I think it makes it harder because the feeling was great when I met her, and it was great when we went on that date, 4th date, 5th date, 6th date, but it's been a month and a half. I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? But when she comes back in town, I'm still want to see her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think maybe the long distance for some people makes you miss the person even more. So it keeps that flame burning longer than seeing them every day.
The Instagram pictures keep that flame burning.
Oh, Lord.
And Snapchats keep that flame.
Can I say I'm so glad I was single before there was social media going on?
Can I say I'm so glad I'm single while social media?
Cheers, brother.
This was another good one. It says, I think people are also afraid to be honest on what their intentions are because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
Exactly.
Which I can see that for myself too.
Same.
Of like,
Yeah, but if that's a guy, that's a punk, right? Like,
no, cause I'm
gonna lie to you to protect your feelings, but I'm gonna do all this shit behind your back. That's a punk.
it is worse, but have you ever lied to somebody because you don't want to hurt their feelings?
Yeah, but not.
Yeah, I have. Go ahead.
Yeah, but not. I mean, like I've learned from like I would never do that. You know, like,
Again.
no.
Right.
I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I respect people too much now. If I'm going on dates with you, I'm spending money and spending time and wanting to see you and texting you and call. Like, I don't text anybody. I don't call anybody. If I do, like I care. I want to meet you more. I want to spend some more time with you. And I'm gonna be honest. If I'm not
You don't want
honest-
somebody wasting your time, so you're not going to waste somebody else's.
Exactly. I've been on both sides of that.
I think one topic we haven't even discussed related to this is your friends getting in your head about things. How many times have all of us been casually dating and enjoying something, and then your friends are like, well, has he asked you out yet? Well,
The whole time I talked to Dylan.
Yeah, they're like, well, he must not really like you.
And now it's like, oh, when is he proposing? And it's like, yeah, of course I want that one day, but it's also like, calm down, let us enjoy the ride.
I think people are too into that. My brother and his girlfriend, high school sweethearts, just got engaged. People asked for years.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then it'll be, when are you having kids? And then it'll be, when are you doing this?
It's
Like,
always
Screw
something.
that.
Yeah.
Like-
you have your own time.
get
clock
off
on
your
Yep.
timeline and, you know,
drink Kim.
Those people asking those questions are miserable.
drink Kim Crawford.
Yep. Say it again, Tyler.
Those people that are asking you those questions are miserable with their own lives.
Oh, yeah.
Shut out the noise and just enjoy each other.
Exactly. Your
Period.
time is when you want it to happen.
100%.
Period.
Another one. Is it bad to feel guilty when dating more than one person? It's not bad to feel guilty. But just understand you're casually dating. If you were dating, feel real guilty because that's fucked up.
Well, ask
Yeah.
yourself this. Are you feeling guilty because you're leading people on?
That's a good point. Damn, Dom.
How are you leading people on if you're being honest?
We talked earlier, though, about people who are dishonest
Right.
in that scenario. So they're telling female number 1, I really like you, female number 2 and 3. And they
Yeah, no, I don't do that. And I didn't do that. But I like what Tyler said earlier. He said he was young, he was a kid. And that's what I'm going to say because seriously, when we're younger, we're going to do stupid things, you know? It's just the fact of maturity and
As long as you grow from it.
you got to grow from it.
That's it.
Amen.
Oh my gosh, I did so many stupid things in old relationships that I'm like,
So have I.
Same. I put it in a box.
Someone said I hate casual dating because I get too attached to the person I'm with for it to be short term.
Then it's not for them.
Yeah.
There it is. It's not.
casually dating because, repeat that, sorry.
Because they get too attached for it to be short term. So but that's
It
just,
can hurt sometimes, but if they don't choose you in the end of it, then, you know,
So don't go
it's not
in
your
there.
person.
You know what I want to say to that person, though, too, because I'm guilty of it, so I can relate. You're probably in the beginning investing in the fantasy of it too much. You know, when something ends too quickly and you're not really upset, like if you knew someone for a month, right? It's more so. Oh, God, no one hears us.
hey guys, I found the problem to the issue, I think. I'm sorry. We won't have this again, hopefully. I'm going to talk to you later, Amp. The last one before we go to call-ins. Someone says, what's the point? Do you want an STD for life?
But they're looking at it as sex.
They're looking at it as
They're talking about sleeping around. Period.
So let's go to the calls.
We didn't say sleep around with every person you go out with.
No.
We said casually date.
Casually date.
Is great.
good ride.
Come and talk to me.
You know what? We're gonna play that song because everyone's like, "What song are they singing every time they say that?"
We don't even know.
It's something in Phil's brain.
I think it's hilarious. They don't know the song. Tyler knows the song, don't you, T?
I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Tyler,
Phil.
you don't know this song either?
No.
We gotta play this song.
Talk.
I think we have to try and use this on my new phone next week because this phone.
Yeah, yeah.
And Frankie.
Hello,
Frankie.
can you hear us now?
Oh my God.
Wasn't that a commercial back in the day?
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Mike?
can you hear?
I can hear you.
There we, Frankie.
It's the little things tonight.
Frankie, what's good?
Oh no.
Can you hear us?
No.
Oh no.
Frankie, we can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just talk.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so I have a question. I think it's like towards Phil's comment earlier.
Yep.
So, Phil, when you said you told your woman that you wanted to marry her right off the bat, like, how do you know? Because I am such a person that, like, what someone says to me, I completely believe. And like, how do you know if it's like too much too soon? If they're like going to be clingy, or if it's like, whoa, or like they're thinking, you know what I don't know if I'm making sense enough.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, she should have ran, but no. I think she wanted to run, honestly, but we were buzzed up. We were just having an amazing time, but honestly, I really felt something different with her because I've dated around quite a bit. So I'm older than everyone else here, and it was experience that made me know that it was her.
Phil was 76. He dated a long time. and he met her and he said, "Hey, baby."
I'm like, "What's up, girl?"
But do you have like an experience that happened to you?
Can you hear us?
Frankie.
I think we lost her again.
Sorry, Frankie.
Frankie. I can't even call a new caller.
Sorry, Frankie.
we might
we
have
lost
to
you.
just take the L tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having technical difficulties.
Sorry, guys.
You can come and talk to me.
Come and talk to me.
Can we play a song?
Talk to me. Ooh.
Talk to me.
And
Yay.
we're back again. If it's your first time with us,
Yeah, we're sorry.
we're sorry.
It won't be your last.
We're better than this.
All right, let's try this.
Come back
Let's try
for
another
date number
caller
2.
and see what happens. I'm about to throw my phone through the.
Can you not? That's actually
I would not.
good.
We do love you guys for sticking with us.
I know. Thank you.
Frankie.
I genuinely don't think it's you guys. I don't know if you can hear me.
That's what everyone tells me. It's not you. It's me. Are you there, Frankie?
I'm here.
Because you don't even show up on my
You
screen
don't even
anymore.
show up on our screen.
Okay.
It's the app. I swear, because it like shut the whole app down on me, and then I opened it back up, and I'm back on.
Oh, so it's everybody. So it's the
Okay.
app.
All right.
It's not us.
It's not us.
It's technology.
It's not us.
Really not you.
We feel better about that now.
But I think you.
Ugh,
Frankie, sorry.
the one that keeps getting away.
I'm going to give it back. Hello? Delaney, Frankie, somebody.
Call 911.
Fire burning
on the dance floor. Whoa.
I think we have to end it.
Oh no.
My phone isn't even working.
Well, I'm gonna go with this one. Good night, sweetheart.
And on that note, go on a date tonight. You deserve
to
it.
go.
Go find your person.
Dum, 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 dum.
Get out there and do the damn thing, baby.
This is the universe telling us to
To
go
get
on
out
a
and date.
To get out and date.
Casually.
To get off our phones and go date.
Make that casual date great.
I can't even get.
Goodbye.